Asho Atmanam Pratipaddate Sha Akarasya Dravyasya Ja Sthanam Anugraha. Somebody's chanting. Ebanga Pratyabhamisya Asho Atmanam Pratipaddate Sha Ahankarasya Dravyasya Ja Avasthanam Anugraham. Evanga pratyavamishashu atmananga pratipaddate sha ahankaravishya dravyasya ja avasthanam anugraham. Synonyms: evam, thus, pratyavamishya, after understanding, asho, that person, atmanam, his self, Pratipaddate, realizes, Sha Ahankarasya, accepted under false ego, Dravyasya, of the situation, Ja, who, Avasthanam, resting place, Anugraha, the manifester. Translation and purport written by Srila Prabhupada, Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. When by mature understanding, one can realize his individuality, then the situation he accepts under false ego becomes manifest to him. Purport: the Mayavadi philosopher's position is that at the ultimate issue, the individual is lost. Everything becomes one, and there is no distinction between the knower, knowable, the knowable, and knowledge. But by, by minute analysis, we can see that this is not correct. Individuality is never lost. Even when one thinks that the three different principles, namely the knower, the knowable, and knowledge, are amalgamated or merged into one, the very concept that the three merge into one is another form of knowledge. Since the perceiver of the knowledge still exists, how can one say that the knower, knowledge, and knowable have become one? The individual soul who is perceiving this knowledge still remains an individual, both in material existence and in a spiritual existence. The individuality continues. The only difference is in the quality of the identity. In the material identity, the false ego acts, and because of false identification, one makes things to be different from what they actually are. That is the basic principle of conditional life. Similarly, when the false ego is purified, one takes everything in the right perspective. That is the state of liberation. It is stated in the Isha Upanishad that everything belongs to the Lord. Isha Vashyam Idam Sharvam. Everything exists on the energy of the Supreme Lord. This is also confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, because everything is produced of his energy and exists on his energy. The energy is not different from him, but still the Lord declares, I am not there. When one clearly understands one constitutional position, everything becomes manifest. False egoistic acceptance of things conditions one, whereas acceptance of things as they are makes one liberated. The example given in the previous verse is applicable here. Due to absorption of one's identity in his money, when the money is lost, he thinks that he is also lost, but actually he is not identical with the money, nor does the money belong to him. When the actual situation is revealed, we understand that the money doesn't belong to any individual person or living entity, nor is it produced by man. Ultimately, the money is the property of the Supreme Lord, and there is no question of its being lost. But as long as one falsely thinks, I am the enjoyer or I am the Lord, this concept of life continues and one remains conditioned. As soon as this false ego is eliminated, one is liberated. As confirmed in the Bhagavatam, situation in one's real constitutional position is called mukti or liberation. Om Jnanam Timiranjasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namo Sri Chaitanyam Manobishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Shapadantikam Bandehang Sri Guru Sri Juta Pada Kamalam Sri Gurum Vaishnavangscha Sri Rupang Shagra Jatam Shahagana Raghunathan Nitam Tang Shajivam Sadhaitam Shabadatam Parijana Shahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Shahagana Lalita Sri Vishakanitamishcham Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesho Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishavanu Shute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Bancha Kalpatarubhyashta Kripa Sindhabhya Evacha Patitanang Pavanebha Vaishnavabho Namo Namo Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Evam Prattavamishya Asho Atmanang Pratipaddate Sha Ahankarasya Dravyasya Ja Avastanam Anugraham. We know that the soul is covered with matter, that is subtle body and gross body. First gross body, then subtle body. So let us consider about the subtle body. What is the subtle body? Mind, intelligence, and false ego. So here mind appears from the false ego in and shatta. That is, we know that shattagun, rajagun, and tamagun. The presiding deity of the mind is the Aniruddha. It comes from Aniruddha. And the mind actually, it is the moon. Mind is, it is the presiding deity, it is the moon. And intelligence is appears from the false ego. That intelligence, that false ego, it is. So we know that ahankar, there are three. From the ahankar, there are three gunas came: shatta, raja, tamo. So that is the rajaguna. It can intelligence is came from the rajaguna. And mahattat, false ego, that is the we know that how the false ego comes. False ego comes from the Mahatattva. In the previous chapters 26, text number 23 and 24, it was mentioned that Mahatattva, from the Mahatattva transferred into the Ahankar. The presiding deity of the Ahankar is the Shankarshan, the Shankarshan. So all indriyas appears from the false ego in from the rajagun. That the three gunas, that is from the rajagunas, it appears, and tanmatra appears from the false ego in the tamaguna, from tamagun. So now soul without win. So this is the actually recap. I am just explaining how false ego comes. So we know that in the previous chapter that how false ego comes from Mahatattva to comes to false ego. So that is that a false ego covered the subtle body. That is, false ego is one of the subtle body which is covered our soul. So when by perseverance, strong perseverance, this false ego gone. Then what happened? The soul without material coverings, right? The soul is the pure and free from false ego. But when when it is realizes that the pure individual soul by mature understanding, then this situation he accepts under false ego becomes manifest to him. Then when false ego will go away, then we can understand that due to the false ego we cannot see uh, our original identity. Our original identity is the we are the servant of Lord. So now, um, how soul can be how soul can be free from the false ego? That is our sadhana. That we are persevering for the sadhana, how we can get out of from the influence of false ego. That is, it was recommended in the next few verses that um, intrinsic bhakti uh, should be for a long time. If we do the strong bhakti, then it is possible to go away. Another way, in through the pure chanting, that karma fall can be eliminated. That false ego, it comes like a different personality. Persons has different false ego. Some person can less false ego, some person has like a more false ego, some person has like a very strong false ego. So how it can be get it out? By the Tibrena Bhakti Yogena. That by a strong perseverance, then it can be go. So what is the perseverance? Chant a fierce chant, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, what Prabhupada given the process, that it can be gone. So without desire of, then we must have to, when it will slowly it will go, then there will become no fruitive activities, fruitive results. There should not be any eagerness will be shown on অনিমিত্ত এবং and নিমিত্ত. So by executing the prescribed duties, that means swadharma nidanang shraya parodharma bhayavaha. So that means we must have to concentrate our sadhana. How can we relieve from this false ego? The perfect knowledge and detachment, then when it will go away, that we will understand, we will realize that what kind of knowledge I am achieving and what kind of vairagya, renunciation will be achieved. So for that reason, we need the austerity, yoga, and self-absorption. It can be possible. A very strong sadhana. We must have to wear. We have to do. So here, Lord mentioned that Lord Kapil Dev also told to his mother, the Bhauti, that is that my devotee becomes self-realized by my mercy. So Guru, Shastra, and association. So if we continually, strongly bind with these three things, then by the mercy of Guru and Krishna, that false ego will go away, and we will be pure soul. Then there is no problem to go back to our Godhead. Our shelter by that means in Golokdham, to go to Golokdham, it is possible. So that is in this text actually Srila Prabhupada emphasized that knowable the knowledge. These are Mayavadi, they are talking about the it is one. Actually, when the soul will, when the false ego will go away, then what it will be? All the knowledge, Shat, Chit, Ananda. That means everything, knowable, everything will be in manifest. That means that that stage is the pure Sattva, above the pure Sattva stage. That is Satchitananda, where Krishna is in Satchitananda stage. So today is an Advaitacharya's appearance day. So we want to talk about Advaitacharya. So Advaitacharya is Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Jayadvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. So who is Advaitacharya? We must have to understand it is one of the Panchatattva, that is the Bhakta Tattva. So here Advaitacharya, he is the Panchatattva-atmakam Krishna Bhakta Rupa Sharupakam Bhakta Avataram Bhaktakam Noame Bhakta Shaktikam. So here that is Mahaprabhu. There are Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaitacharya, Gadadhar Prabhu, Srivas Prabhu. So there are five of the personalities, has five of the principles. That is Mahaprabhu is a Bhakta Rupi Bhagavan. And Nityananda Prabhu, he is the Bhakta Sharup. And Advaitacharya is an incarnation of Lord. And Gadadhar Prabhu is the energy, that is an energy of Lord. Srivas Prabhu is an ideal Bhakta. So that Advaitacharya, he has three features. What are the three features? One feature is he is an Hari, and he is an Mahavishnu, and he is an Sadashiv. So amalgamated three things, he is an Advaita Acharya. So Advaitacharya was born in Navagram in Laut district, Sylhet. Now it is in Bangladesh. So 1434, he was born in there before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. So then they moved. His father is a great Pandit. His father moved from Sylhet to Navadvip. Navadvip, where it is very close to Srivasangam. So he used to teach the Vedanta in there. Then when Advaitacharya is grown up, then he moved from Mayapur to the Shantipur. So in Nadia, and he used to, whole life he used to live in there. So he used to live in this material world 105 years. Actually, Mahaprabhu used to live in about 48 years. So when the five-headed Lord Shiva, that means how Sadashiv looks like. Sadashiv had five heads. So When the five-headed Lord Shiva saw Kali Yuga was filled with terrible sin, he thought, how can I deliver the living entities? So after then, then after long discussion with the Jogomaya, he concluded that no one other than Hori can deliver the fallen soul. So Sadashiv, who is always joyful at heart, uh, then went to the shore of the causal ocean. So the great yogi then he can sit on the in that Sadashiv, that is, he was sitting in the shore of the causal ocean and meditated for 700 years until Mahavishnu first when at the end of 700 years he first took the darshan of Narayan, then Mahavishnu comes to him. Then he was telling that, hey, I was waiting for you. Then you and me, no different. That is, you and me, although two bodies, but we are in one. Then Mahavishnu embraced that Sadashiv and they became one person. That is that the Advaita Acharya, it becomes the one form of the Advaita Acharya. At that time, there is a one miraculous sound, voice is comes, and that that is the that Mahavishnu was listen. That means Mahavishnu, Advaita Acharya, Sadashiv, there is no difference. So Mahavishnu is was listen. That is what the sound is, that a you go to take the birth in the womb of lava, and I am coming, and I will take birth in Shochi Devi and Jagannath Mishra. So the others, Balaram and the others, they will come also later. So then Advaita Acharya, Mahavishnu, uh, 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 took the then his mother is Lava. Her name is Lava, and his father name is Kubera. Kubera, it is there is interesting in Ram Lila, Treta Yuga. Kubera was the treasurer of Ram, and he was a very intimate friend of Lord Shiva. They are very close to each other. So at that time, Kubera prayed to Lord Shiva that I need a son. Then Lord Shiva gave him that, oh yes, in next life that there will be a very exalted son you will have. That is the, it was that Kubera, that Lord Shiva told to Kubera. So then uh, the in the lava, in the womb of lava, when he was in the womb of lava, at that time, lava one night, she was dreamed that, and she saw four-handed form of Lord in front of her, and was talking that I am coming as a son from you. So then then she told to her husband Kubera, and Kubera became so happy, and Kubera got the message here from Lord Shiva, that is, oh, I am getting the son, and she is also became a she was also assured that there is a exalted soul is coming in my womb. That is that finally that Advaita Acharya was born in the womb, from the womb of Lava, and the as a son of Kubera. So today is the Advaita Acharya's actually birthday. So appearance day. Then in Srivas Angan, so just like one Lila, Mahaprabhu's Lila, Mahaprakash Lila, during the Mahaprakash Lila, so there was everybody of Mahaprabhu's followers was sit down and take a Mahaprabhu, whatever people asking, Mahaprabhu asking them, please ask me, what do you want, what do you want, what do you want? So he was telling that about the Advaita Acharya. Then I cannot stay at my home. I have to come here as because Nara is calling me in so loudly that that I cannot stay in there. So Mahaprabhu used to call Advaita Acharya as a Nera. Nera means that shaped head. He always shaped head. So that always called the Nera. So in the Mahaprakash Lila. So Advaita Acharya, uh, he is I mentioned that there are three features, that is the Mahavishnu Jagat Kota Maya Sijate Yadav Tosya Avatara Eva Ayam Advaita Acharya Ishvara. Mahavishnu Jagat Kota. From the Mahavishnu, this Maya is appeared. So we know that in the Bhagavatam, the 26th chapter, third canto, 26th chapter, as well as second canto, it was mentioned that how the material world appears. And so it is Maya Shakti, how it is also Krishna Shakti. So Krishna's Maya Shakti appeared again from the Mahavishnu. So the Tusya Avatara, that is the Tusya Avatara eva ayam Advaita Acharya Ishvara. So Mahavishnu avatar is a Advaita Acharya, is an Mahavishnu avatar. অদ্বৈতং হরিণা অদ্বৈতাৎ আচার্যম ভক্তি সংসনাৎ ভক্ত অবতারমিশম তম অদ্বৈত আচার্যম আশ্রয়ে. Advaitang Horina Advaitat, that mentioned that is he is not different than the Hori. Horina Advaitat. He is Advaita, not Ditya. That means he is the Advaita. Advaita Horina Advaitat Acharyam Bhakti Sangshanat Bhakta Avataram Isham Tam Advaitam Acharyam Ashraye. So he is an avatar also, Mahavishnu's avatar also. So he is an Shadashiv. There are three things he has. So and he is the one of the Bhakta avatar in Panchatattva. Panchatattva Atmakam Krishna Bhakta Rupa Sharupakam Bhakta Avatara Bhakta Kam Noami Bhakta Shaktikam. So he is an Bhakta. So Bhakta Shakti. So this is the Advaita Acharya's appearance, and there is a Mahaprabhu's Leela. So when he appears, then he was said, this is the Hori, Lord Hori, and this is the Shadashiv, and this is the so Shadashiv, that is the Hori Hor. There is a one place, one temple. I went on last December in there. So half Hori and half Hara, Shiva. So it is a Hori Har. There is a one temple in Mayapur. There is a Hori Har. So Advaita Acharya was praying for coming Lord to relieve the sinful person like us, to Lord. So when he was sitting down and in the bank of the Ganga and with the shalagram and tulsi leaves and Ganga jal, when he was doing the puja, and after that he was all on a sudden he was loud sound that please come, please come, please come. Eh? So that means that hunkar he was doing. So that is the in Advaita Ashtakam it was mentioned that कुहुंकार गर्जनादि अहोरात्र सद्गुणम हा कृष्ण राधिका नाथ प्रार्थनादि भावम. That is there Krishna Radhika. Radha Krishna, he is praying for Radha Krishna, please come and save this sinful activity, sinful person. So if you will not come, how can they will be relieved? Then he was praying, that is with Dhupa Deepa Kasturi Chandanadi Lepanam Shetanata Advaita Charanarabinda Bhavanam. That is the Dhub Deep Pushpa Ganga Jal Tulsi leaves again. With that he was praying. I am very concise. It is time already, 2 minutes over. So Muhur Muhur Krishna Krishna उच्चस्वरे गायतं अहेनाथ जगत्नाथ मम दृष्टि गोचरम दिवुज करुणानाथ दियतांग सुदर्शनम सीतानाथ अद्वैत चरणारविंद भावनम. That Muhu Muhu Krishna 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 Krishna, he was telling, he was praying, please come, please come, please come. So this is 8 verses, that is, but this is due to the shortage of time, I had to, I just first and third verse that I just read it. So this today is very auspicious day of Lord. So then what happened? Mahaprabhu appears, and that is 48 years he spread Krishna consciousness to everybody. Then after that, 48 years, then Advaitacharya sent a message to Mahaprabhu by Jagadananda Pandit. What he was telling, there is a one, that is the baul ke kohiyo loko hoilo baul ke kohiyo hoite no bikayo saul. That means that it is very interesting. When Mahaprabhu heard this message, he was laughing and he was telling Advaitacharya, he is a Lord. Actually, Mahaprabhu tell that. So that means the meaning is that in the market, he came, Mahaprabhu appears in this material to spread Krishna consciousness. Now Krishna consciousness is filled up. So we don't need you. Now you can go home. So it was telling it says, please inform Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is acting like a madman, that everyone here has become mad like him. Inform him also that in the marketplace rice is no longer in demand. So nobody wants to eat rice now. So everybody is full up. So बाल के कहियो कोई नहीं को आउल बाल के कहियो यह कहिचे बाउल. That may further tell him that those now made in aesthetic love are no longer interested in the material world. Also tell Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that one who has also become a madman in aesthetic love has spoken these words. Advaitacharya told to that now you can go home. So I am sorry, it is 5 minutes over. There are a lot of things about Advaitacharya's Leela, so many Leelas to tell, but due to the shortage of time, I cannot again tell. So this is just again last, this is the Shantipur, that temple. And this is the Pujari. There was a Pujari and our Prabhupada. There was a one instance was there. So Prabhupada used to go to Perseverance to Advaita Acharyas all the times before and when he was married at that Grihastha life. So then after taken, this is the Shalagram, and this is the Shalagram, and so and this is the is Shantipur. There is also there, and Pujari and going to enter into there, and that is Shalagram. So I am concluding in here. There are a lot of things to Lila to discuss. Just again in very short time, I just recap. So please forgive me. I am 7 minutes over. So everybody needs to go to office. Hare Krishna. If I do anything wrong, please forgive me.
Hare Krishna, Datta Prabhu. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
I would like to wish everybody a safe and Krishna conscious day ahead. A very auspicious day of the appearance of Advaita Acharya. Fasting till noon, and then regular prasad. We'll be having a program in the evening at the temple from 6 to 9, 6 to 7 is Kirtan, then we'll have Aarti, Katha, and Abhishek of Advaita Acharya Prabhu. So please, you all welcome and invited, and please come with all the enthusiasm to celebrate this wonderful, auspicious celebration of Advaita Acharya's appearance day. We'd like to offer our prayers to the Supreme Lord by chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Nrsimha, Jai Nrsimha, Jai Jai Nrsimha, Prahladesh, Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringam, Ugravira Mahavishmato Mukham, Nrsimham Visharam Bhadram Mityam Mityam Namiham, Nrsimha Bhagwan ki Jai, Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai. Also for our humble obeisances to all the assembled Vaishnavas. Vancha kalpata vaisya kripa sindhu vevacha patitanam pavanebhayo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. वैष्णविंद की जय, ग्रंथकार श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्रील अद्वैताचार्य विवाह महोत्सव की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि।
Thank you, Dattatreya Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing the pictures, Prabhuji. Hari Bol.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. Hari Bol.